So I've made this video 3 times now. And every time I stop and think about how I'm going to explain to an individual that they should be eating the meals at the bottom and not the top, some little tidbit comes to mind, and I got to go on this huge rant about what I didn't mean to say. And so let me start here and say the picture on the left that was created by Fit, it's what I want to be.tumblr.com, okay, is a great representation of eating a lot of healthy, nutritious food. And my point is that when you compare it to the calories above, you're not getting a whole lot and you're going to be hungry, and it was only one meal. Because the picture at the bottom shows at least 2 or 3 meals, depending on how many calories you need in a day. So the fries and the Big Mac, which didn't even have a soda up there, right, which is going to add more calories, is one meal. I'm going to use myself as an example. I need about 15 to 1700 calories a day when I'm moderately active. When I'm not active, I probably need less than 15, and I sort of go to like the 13 to 1500 calories when I'm having a sedentary day or a week. I'm 150 pounds, 155 pounds when I'm sitting around. I'm not a huge guy. Like, I'm 5'11" and I run and do endurance sports, okay? But I'm also sitting. So my point is that my 1500 calories a day, if I go have a Big Mac, that's more than 50% in one meal. What am I going to do for the other hours that I'm awake? Of course I'm going to be hungry. So, I mean, no joke. If you're eating fewer calories and trying for a calorie restriction diet, I just have to ask yourself, if you're eating less and you're starving because you're hungry, could you be doing it wrong? I think it's a pretty simple question to ask. And if you are, I want to say yes. I think you're choosing the wrong foods. Now, this is where I've gotten tripped up on the other few times I've recorded this video is, well, Andrew, you shouldn't eat less than 2000 calories. You shouldn't have less than 1200 calories. Nobody just needs 930 calories. That's not the point. The point is for 930 calories, you can have all of that food throughout the day. If you needed more calories, if you needed 1500, eat more of it. For example, if I were to just be very base and elemental about this, I have 5 items on the picture. If I needed more than 930 calories, I would probably have the chicken salad twice, the bowl of fruit twice, and I might even go for the bowl of cereal. Okay? Eat it twice, eat more calories, but look how much food I had. If I asked you, many people, to just eat the food at the bottom, you'd be like, I can't eat that much food, but I'm overweight. Yeah, you can't eat that much food, but you can easily eat that many calories. And that's the problem. I can barely eat the amount of food at the bottom, right? It's a lot. Super nutrient dense. Lots of fiber, lots of protein, lots of prebiotics, antioxidants, phytochemicals, minerals, and vitamins. So many things that dwarf what I see in the picture above. That's a very energy dense meal up top. If you have a small calorie bucket and you eat that, you don't have a lot left to eat for the rest of the day. Of course, you're going to be hungry. So I want you to focus on the picture below. If you like that picture, you can go to Fit, It's What I Want to Be, and you can grab it down. Start taking notes, make a grocery list, eat that for the next 14 days. Eat as much as you need to get to the calories you want. Now, I do want to stop and say that if you've used the calorie calculator, you probably did use it wrong. And I have videos on this channel that talk about that. Right? Just because you did some energy calculator and you said that you weren't sedentary and you're moderately active and you want to do this and it bumps your calories up and says you need 2,500 calories, yet you're overweight, I can tell you what, you probably don't need 2,500 calories. Realistically, that calculation is wrong, and you can watch my video and it will help you figure it out. I'll post it up above so you can click on the link. How to appropriately get your energy needs. I can even say that for a 6'2", 235-pound man who's right around BMI of 30, okay, coming down from obese to overweight, could probably eat about 15 to 1700 calories of this, because the most that person does is walks their kids or their dog for 30 minutes. That's a completely different scenario than, let's say, an athlete who's doing 1,000 calories of just activity a day, of training a day, and then they have the rest of their life they have to feed. So orthorexia is a real thing where they're eating too healthy and not getting enough calories to support their sport and their needs. If that's not you, then that scenario doesn't work, and you shouldn't think about being worried about under eating a few calories, because look, the goal is to create an energy deficit. There is a calorie in, calorie out. Obviously, we can have more nutritious calories, nutrient dense calories. That's what I tried to merge together into one word there, than if you eat above. The point of this video is, if you're hungry eating less, could you be doing it wrong? I want you to think about the picture below. Could you be eating all of that food for the same amount of calories? Can you be choosing better food? Yes. Could you be choosing more nutritious food? Yes. Could you eat a lot more produce? Yes. Could you have lean protein? Yes. Could you make better decisions? Yes. That's the point of this. You can eat a ton of food and you don't have to be hungry under calorie restriction. It's not all the same. Work with a professional. That's what we're here for.